All right, Mike, just 3 weeks ago, the Sixers indicated they were committed to Ben Simmons. But today, The Athletic reported that Philly has opened up trade conversations with other teams about their star point guard and are asking for an all-star caliber player in return. Mike, do you think the Sixers are going to get one if they trade Ben Simmons?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's plenty to be had. Yeah. Frank, just think, we're still in July, right? We haven't reached free agency period, and then we're going to have a month where players are going to say, hey, I want out. There's more movement than ever of good players. I'm not saying a great player. I'm not saying a top 5 player. But I'm saying an all-star caliber player, particularly with this last couple of draft classes, which is really producing some talented players who are going to project to be all-stars. So, yes, I think so. And I don't think Simmons hasn't shown that he can impact playoff games and late and be the kind of closer that's going to demand a top 5 player back. But I think he has shown that he's a hell of a player in all sorts of other situations, and he can demand an all-star back.
All right, so you think about it. You go back to the start of the season when James Harden's name was out there. Ben Simmons was linked to James Harden. You were not getting a player of James Harden's caliber for Ben Simmons. You know, in the playoffs, he was 25 of 73, not on field goal attempts, not on three-pointers, from the free throw line. And that is a major concern when you have a player making that much money who late in games does not want to get fouled and go to the free throw line. Mike, Giannis Antetokounmpo struggles at the free throw line. He's not afraid to have the ball late in the game and get fouled and go to the basket. And by the way, he did make 13 of 17 the other night against the Phoenix Suns. Daryl Morey is always big game hunting. We know that.
See, that's the other part. Daryl Morey can get return for trades. He does it every year.
But can you get Damian Lillard? I think where he's going to end up, I think he's somehow going to end up, and it's going to be complicated, I think he somehow ends up on the Lakers because of LeBron, Rich Paul, and we know that everybody plays better under LeBron. So I think Ben Simmons can kind of salvage, his early part of his career. Otherwise, I'm not going to trade him yet. What am I going to get for him? He didn't play well enough in the playoffs.
Frank agreed with everything except the part. Doesn't LeBron need shooters? LeBron lacks shooters already. We know what Ben Simmons isn't, by the way. Ben Simmons foul shooting, those numbers you quoted were crazy. I mean, he makes Giannis look like, Rick Barry. I mean, it's just unbelievable that he can. Look, he's flawed. I get that. But he's also a guy that a different environment where he's nurtured and pushed and shown some tough love and gets better. I ain't giving up on Ben Simmons as a player.
I'm not either. But I do think it's over in Philadelphia for him. The way that
it needs to be over in Philadelphia. He can't survive there of all the places. No, get him out of Philadelphia. Save him. Save Ben Simmons. Get him the hell out of Philly.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.